Traders, how are you? Marcello here, founder of the Day Trading Academy. Today, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how Forex companies steal your money. This is something that is very dear to my heart because unfortunately they're in this industry, like other industries, more than anything in the Forex industry, even binary options and also CFDs. There's certain things that happen that don't happen in other markets, for example, like futures or stocks. So I'm recording this video for a lot of you guys in the Philippines. I'm going to upload it to the regular DTA channel as well so you guys can understand this. But unfortunately, this happens with all Forex companies and it doesn't happen in other markets. And I want you guys to really understand that. So in Forex, one of the things that you guys have to understand, there's an entity in Europe, in London, that proved, that basically did a study that showed that 94.5% of the participants in the Forex market are institutional traders. So basically, what does that mean? The big guys, right? The big banks, Warren Buffett, George Soros, hedge funds, you know, the really, really big guys. So we shouldn't just automatically think that with $50 or $100, we're just going to go and knock it out of the park and become a millionaire tomorrow, because that's not the way it works, right? So the other thing is ESMA, which is the financial regulatory body in Europe, actually, and this is just little snippets that I want to give you, and then I'm going to tell you how they actually steal our money in Forex. They actually make the Forex brokers report the amount of losing trades, losing traders they have, losing accounts in their brokerage firm, in their, that's where we trade with, the financial entity that we trade with. So they have proved that the majority of Forex brokers have anywhere between 60 to 90% losing accounts in their trades. And you guys can imagine who the majority of those people are, because the big guys, 94.5% of the market, aren't the people that are actually losing, right? They're the ones that are controlling the market. So what happens in the Forex market? If I asked you, for example, where is the Forex exchange? Where do the changes take place? Could you tell me, if you pause the video for a second and think where the actual where it happens, or where the centralized exchange is? If you really think about it, it doesn't exist, right? So we can change dollars for pesos in Philippines. We can change dollars for euros in Europe, in London, in Russia, in Brazil, in the United States. But there isn't one centralized location. So because there isn't a centralized location, there isn't publicly made available information that we can see about who's buying and selling. So what happens in this circumstance? When you're trading in Forex, what you're really doing is trading against the broker, not against the participants in the market. And obviously Forex brokers, since they're not regulated, are literally taking the other side of your trade, which is called the spread. So just to give you a quick example, let's say I'm buying a house for $120,000. The person is selling it at $120,000, and I offer $100,000, right? So there's a difference between the buyer and the seller. This is called the bid-ask spread in the stock market. Whether it's futures or Forex or stocks, there's always a bid-ask spread. In Forex, binary options and CFDs, what happens is there's a double spread. So in the example that I gave you of the house, I'm buying the house at $100,000. I put in the offer, the buyer accepts my offer, but I don't get to buy the house at $100,000. I actually buy it at $110,000. So that difference in price in this example of the house goes to the broker, and that's what happens in Forex. And what happens is, unfortunately, a lot of the Forex educators, all Forex companies, what they do is they refer people to the broker, and then the broker pays them for every person that they refer. Because the amount of money that they're literally stealing from us in the market, they're paying to a lot of these educators. This is one of the reasons why I don't teach Forex, for example, because I feel that it's an extremely manipulated market. There's unfortunately a lot of scams that occur, and all the Forex companies do this, especially the ones that refer you to specific brokers. So I wanted to do this video just so you guys can become educated. We just started teaching futures trading, which is this kind of stealing of the spread. Your money really doesn't happen because it's illegal, right? And futures is actually the most traded market in the world for professional futures. It's called retail traders like you and I that have less capital. So Forex is really made for the big guys, right? The millionaires and the hedge funds and things like that. Let's leave that to them, and we're going to have much better profits and not only much better circumstances, because we're not going to have the financial institution like the broker trying to steal our money, and they're not going to try to offer us, for example, software that we have to pay monthly. For the majority of you guys, you shouldn't have to pay for a platform monthly, especially in Forex when you have MetaTrader, which is completely free, right? So I just want to do this quick video so you guys can learn and educate yourself a little bit more. We're going to have free seminars in the Philippines and in other places that you guys can come and learn a little bit more about the futures market, which is nowhere near as manipulated as Forex, where you don't have these situations where they're actually stealing your money through the spreads. So let me know if you guys have any questions. If you do, just leave them here in the comments. Put in a hashtag Ask Marcello. I'll be happy to go and answer all the questions for you and throw them up here on the webs. So let me know if you guys have any questions.